So why live extraordinary lives? This world has 7 billion people. 7 billion, ladies and gentlemen. Out of 7 billion people, only about 15 to 20% of the population is living an extraordinary life. And what do I mean by extraordinary living? It just means doing what the ordinary people do not do. By that I mean to say 80% of us in this world are living just ordinary lives. And what do I mean by ordinary living? It means waking up in the morning, taking a bath, having your meal, going for a 10 to 6 job, coming back home, having another meal and going to bed. Well, is that what your life is going to be defined by? Is that what you want to do for the rest of your life? Think of it, ladies and gentlemen. Is that what we all are born for? For just letting 10 to 6 go in a job that involves donkey work? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's essential to do something that everyone is not doing. Because when you do something that everybody does, you get exactly what everybody has. And I'm sure we don't want what everybody has. We all want to create a unique legacy. We all want to do something different in our lives. And hence, it is so important to have an extraordinary living. Because an extraordinary living is something that will draw inspiration, something that will be full of aspirations, something that will involve goals, something that will involve a life worth living, that will involve a lot of ups and downs and challenges, and something that will be worth living, something that will be someone's desire to live. For example, if I live an extraordinary life, I know that I will inspire someone to live a life just like I have lived. Or if someone else has lived an extraordinary life, for example, Steve Jobs, for example, Mark Zuckerberg, for example, Barack Obama. Now these people have lived extraordinary lives. And now when I see their lives, I'm inspired. I'm like, wow, look at these guys. Extraordinary living. They wake extremely early in the morning. They have an entire work regime set in front of them. And then, of course, if they work early, they end early. And by working early, they have set an extraordinary limit. And that extraordinary limit is one of uniqueness. Hence, we all need to be unique. We all need to inspire the world. We need to live a life that is worth making a film upon. I mean, imagine if you had a life on which I could make a movie. Or imagine that if you had a life that could be just a story that people love to watch over and over and over again, so that they draw inspiration from it. Just imagine that kind of a life, ladies and gentlemen. Wouldn't it be extraordinary? Wouldn't it be amazing to have that kind of a life? Well, it will be amazing. Trust me on that, because I know that if you live an extraordinary life, you will come out with extraordinary results. If you do what everybody does not do, you will have something that everybody does not have. And that is an extraordinary legacy. An extraordinary legacy, ladies and gentlemen, is something that is defined only by you. So live a life that is defined only by you and by nobody else. Live a life that is unique. Live a life that is defined just to you. Yes, just to you, ladies and gentlemen, just to you. Each one of you ought to have a different life. So live different, think different, think big. Because remember, if you don't think big, you will remain small in a huge world. And I'm sure we don't want to have small lives in such a big world, because those small lives will just be forgotten one fine day. So don't have a life that will be forgotten one fine day. Live a life that will have meaning every day.